Okay, so today's Wednesday. Typically, we do our lives on Tuesday, but the weather was extremely terrible yesterday down here in Southeast Texas. It's actually been bad most of the day here today. So no tutorial today, but I wanted to kind of give y'all an update as well, and let you know why I didn't. It was so bad yesterday, thundering and lightning and all that fun kind of jazz. So it just was not a good day to do it live, because we lost power a couple of times, and then today it's just been bad, and then trying to catch up on orders and all that kind of stuff. Hi Kim, how are you? But yeah, and plus today I was going to do a tutorial. Hi correct page, but y'all know I try to work out as much as possible. Been doing a lot on the treadmill, and I have, especially on my left foot, given myself the worst blister that is like deep in the skin. It made it the other night. Remember how I said I couldn't sleep on Monday? Yeah, Sunday night to Monday night. That's why we only did just like a talking video. I have to remember what day it is. And I continued to work out on it. And so it made it really bad and really, really deep. And like it had so much pressure, it was throbbing and I couldn't sleep. And I was like, I need to, if this doesn't get better in a couple of days, I will have to go to the doctor, which is not really a place I want to be right now. So right now, we took a sterilized needle, released the pressure, cleaned it, all that kind of stuff. It just, I can't be on my feet too much. It hurts so bad. And the longer I'm on my feet, it just gets worse. You know what I mean? If anybody's had a blister like that, and the problem with it is like, say this is the bed of my foot, so this would be my big toe and my second toe. Oh, it's a blister. So it's on the bottom of my foot, and it's right in between the toes. So it's lovely. Now, if it gets any worse, well, I'm going to keep an eye on it, as I said, because normally, I developed the blister, I think, on, yes, I do have Epsom salt, and I have soaked my foot in it. I developed the blister, it started really developing on Saturday, and I have been increasing my workouts each day, so it just got worse and worse and worse because I haven't stopped, which I should have. So today I was like, nope, I'm not going to work out. I have to deal with a few days off from working out so it can properly heal. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Angelica. So as I said, it'll heal just fine. And if it gets where it feels feverish or anything like that, like then I'll get in contact with my doctor. But I am accident prone. I always am covered in bruises. Now, typically y'all can't see them because my face doesn't bruise. Like I can whack myself like the other day. Was it Sunday or Monday? It was either Sunday or Monday. I was brushing my hair with one of my wet brushes in my bathroom and was brushing and dropped my brush and hit myself on the nose with the hard plastic, and it hurts, but there's no bruising there. Which is what's funny is because everywhere else, I'm so bruised, it's not even funny. And like, I'll find bruises and I'm like, how did I get that? And I have extremely thin skin. So I have scars everywhere. Because if I cut myself or if I barely scratch myself, it's going to scar. So I'm used to injuries, and most of the time I can work through it, but with working out this time and just trying to keep pushing forward, my poor little feetsies need a break. But I just ordered new tennis shoes because all my tennis shoes were getting worn out. And Macy's had a good sale where I could order some. I ordered some Adidas. I ordered me 3 pair and Cameron a pair because, as I said, they had a really good sale, and Cameron was growing out of his and starting to fall apart. So tried to do all that. Well, yeah, I mean, cats are like that. And if you look, I've got scratches. Honestly, it's not from my cats, because my cats, especially Chessie, she's not one to sit there and scratch or anything like that. Most of the time, if you see claw marks on me, it's from my dogs, because especially Layla, she likes to be in your face, and she's like, hold me, and gets obsessive. And again, because my skin's so thin, yes, you can still send a graduation card. You can send a graduation card anytime you want to. I'm hoping that I'll get everybody's graduation cards. I wanted to give it a little bit of time. So I'm going to get them out this week just to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Because we're going to send out a bunch of graduation cards as well. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anybody. So I figured to give it till about now to send them out. I don't know. I don't know. And tomorrow I gotta go to the grocery store. See, Cheryl, most of the time when I've had cats, let's see. I've only had a couple of cats that needed. I had one that his name was Sharkbait. He was an orange tabby. That's what Caden named him. And since we rescued him whenever he was still, like, his mom had died and he wasn't fully weaned, he would suck on your ear. So you'd get hickeys and stuff on your ear because he'd come and do it to you in the middle of the night. But I mean, cats are like dogs. They have individual personalities, but you know, at least in our household, it seems like every time we have an animal, they're obsessed with me. And that sounds so conceited, but it's true. But cats are just a different ball game altogether. You know what I mean? I love cats, but I don't always want. Oh, that's terrible. But you know, I like an animal that it feels like they need me. You know what I mean? Like, as I said, I love cats, but I like dogs more, I guess is the best way to say it. I mean, but we'll always be a zoo people. I don't know. We'll always have lots of animals. And right now we have 7 pets. And I really want to get a chinchilla, but I don't want anything else right now. Our dogs are starting to get up there in age. Our cats, other than the kitten, are getting up there in age. Like, we've had Allie, which is Nadia's cat, since she was a freshman. So we've had her 6 years. So other than the kitten, the cats are 6. The 2 older cats are about 6 each. Then we have Layla, and she's 8. Because we got her when Cameron was in kindergarten. Stevie, we rescued her, and she's about 12. And Bella is between 15 and 17. Well, a Buttercup, the funny thing is with my animals, I'm not the one who feeds them. The kids feed them. I mean, that's one of their chores, and it's something that they can handle. I don't give a lot of treats to them either. My husband does. My kids do, because they want their affection. But my dogs are always, like, the kids will be like, hey, come see me. And the dogs are like, nope, I'm next to mama. But, well, and that's one of the things me and my husband have talked about, especially how everything's happened with hurricanes and all that kind of stuff. I think once animals pass away, I think we're going to limit ourselves to 1 dog at the most, maybe 2. Yeah, Julius. See, and like Layla's supposed to be Jeremy's dog, but she's not. We always joke about that too. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of how we are. See, like a video like this is easy for me to do because I can sit here and chit chat and it's not so bothersome. And I just took some medicine to help with swelling and went and cleaned because I actually have blisters on both of my feet in the same spot, but the one on my left foot is much deeper. But I'm a hard walker too. And if that makes sense, like I am a heavy stepper. Like I am not light on my feet. So I just got through cleaning them and rebandaging them because especially since the one on my right foot popped on its own, the one on my left foot we had to pop, so you got to keep them clean. Got to keep it clean because you do not want to develop an infection. Well, see, and I love big dogs, but I can't have a house full of big dogs, especially with Layla, because she's so aggressive. The Chihuahuas are just aggressive. I mean, and she doesn't hurt anybody. Her mouth is this big. And, like if Aubrey comes over, she's gotten better with him now that he's getting a little older. But on top of that, we don't have a big enough yard and stuff either for big dogs. I feel like the big dogs need more exercise room. And I don't know. I prefer a small breed. And they don't have to be a tiny breed because like I have a Chihuahua and 2 Dachshunds. I have a miniature Dachshund and then I have a standard size Dachshund. So Bella is about a 25-pound Dachshund. So she's not a tiny dog. But I do prefer a lap dog. Oh yeah, and whenever you've had them for that long, they're your babies. But the last big dog we had just gotten a Rottweiler puppy whenever I found out I was pregnant with Cameron. And we rehomed her, not because I didn't want to keep her, but because dealing with hi Kelly, being pregnant and dealing with trying to puppy train, especially a Rottweiler, I was like, I can't do this. This is just too much. And we found her a good loving home and Shelby's doing great, which is not typically something I like to do. I like to keep my dogs forever, but you know, it is what it is. And we rescued her. We took her in from a litter that needed families, and then it was, but you also have to know whenever you're dealing with animals and things like that, you need to know your limits because there's no reason for a dog to suffer if you cannot handle taking care of it. And a dog like that needs lots of exercise and playtime, and that was stuff that I couldn't do at that point. Let's see. Sorry. Trying to scroll up on. Oh, I can't imagine losing your fur baby. I know my mother and father-in-law lost Roxy not that long ago, and that was very difficult for them. We haven't lost a pet in a long time. We just keep adding to the menagerie of dogs and cats and fish. I do want a chinchilla, but again, I don't need any more pets right now. But knowing what you can and cannot handle, and sometimes things change and sometimes you do have to rehome pets. That doesn't make you a bad person, but yeah, now we got a house full again. I like little furry creatures, but with as aggressive as Layla is, and I say that she's aggressive, she just likes to show dominance. It's not like she's never really bitten anybody, Um, because she's too scared to, but she sounds like she would, you know what I mean? And she likes to jump on the other dogs, and she doesn't really see. And I haven't ever had guinea pigs. I've had hamsters, I've had mice, I've had birds, dogs, cats, fish. So that's kind of where we are on everything. I don't know. I feel like I haven't been sleeping well because my foot's been throbbing, so, but it feels better today than what it did. Okay, so Lisa, there's not really a distressed vinyl, and there's really not a way to distress HTV. You can choose distressed fonts, but you still have to go in there and pick it out. If you're wanting something that looks distressed, doing things with ink or printing the look is going to be your best bet. A pet frog. We've had a turtle. We haven't had any frogs. I mean, we had frogs, not as pets though. We get little tree frogs all over the place. And that's why we get snakes bad down here. And when we get alligators. So, and it's always me who tends to find the wildlife. As everybody says, I'm the animal whisperer. I don't know. But yeah, you can use like the foil and make it where it has a distressed look by wadding it up. But it doesn't last forever on a shirt. Yeah, our family's doing good. Really good. I've got to go grocery shopping tomorrow. I haven't been in 2 weeks, so, but in Texas, where we're at, they're opening up, allowing like businesses and stuff to have more customers, and the malls are opening. Everything's pretty much opening back up, but you have to keep it limited other than like hair salons, nail salons, that type of thing. So I want to go tomorrow so that way I'm not dealing with everybody on Friday. Because it's like I told my husband, there's still new cases and things like that. So we're going to, I like being able to work from home. But I told my husband, I said, we're going to kind of watch and see how everything goes. Because even though things are opening up, we're still, you know, even though it's not gaining as fast, we're still gaining new cases every single day. So that makes me kind of nervous. And it's not nervous for that. I think that, I mean, it could be bad, but for myself personally, I don't know if it would be bad or not. But like, I have an older mother-in-law, an older father-in-law, that type of thing, and I have to be careful. Well, and see, like the gyms aren't opening back up. I don't know. So it's going to be a slow but steady thing. I guess, well, it's going to be a slow, steady thing. And then I guess if we get a bunch more cases, they'll stop the openings. I have no idea how it's going to go. I don't know. But as I said, I'm more worried about catching something and bringing it home and exposing them to it, because they're at much more of a risk of it being fatal than I am, because just in general alone, age. If you don't look at anything else, age matters. So that's kind of where we're at on that. We're not going to go out and be with everybody at this point yet, because I want to make sure people are healthy. I want to keep things safe because I want Caden to have his graduation. Don't know if it's going to happen, but you know, that's more important than being able to go shop at the mall. If I want to shop, I can order online. And I can still support my local small businesses, which I have, you know, call-in orders and curbside pickup, which I think is great. So, I don't know. It's scary. It's like trying to choose the right decision. It feels like whenever you find out you're pregnant and you have no idea what you're doing, and you get advice from 20,000 people, and they all tell you different things, and it's like, it just freaks you out. I guess that's the best analogy I can give for all this, is that it just kind of freaks you out, where you're like, which is the right step to do? That's how I feel about it. It's like, I don't want to make the wrong decision. Hi, Megan. I guess is the best, because as I said, with dealing with Jeremy's parents and stuff like that, it makes me paranoid. Plus, on top of that, I'm not the healthiest person in the world. Not because I don't take care of myself. Oh yeah, we're still shipping. We're still shipping every single day. We've actually been pretty busy with it. And right now we do have a sale going on. So we have all our Thermoflex Pluses on sale for $2.96 a sheet. For the 12 by 15 inches, they're normally $4 each. So it's a pretty good deal. It's a good time to stock up on it. I'm just trying to make it easier on people, because I know a lot of people are still in complete and utter lockdown. Which it's been, there are some places that it's scarier than others. Like where we're at, we've had, I think, in Nederland, I think there's only been maybe 20 cases altogether, like tested positive, and we've only had one Nederland resident pass away. So we're in a much better position than a lot of other places, but it still could get worse. So that's what you have to watch for. As I said, I'm not one to be like, hey, you got to do it this way. Hey, you got to do it that way. No, we just need to make sure, take it slow. I'd rather go slow than rush it and then have issues. But as I said, even though I'm, 36, healthy-ish, with having an autoimmune disease, I don't know if I got it, how that would affect it. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of unknown variables with everything that's going on. And like with Sweden, they're saying, oh, they didn't hardly do any lockdowns, and the amount of people that they've had pass away is a lot. Yeah, and that's what we're doing. We're just gonna take it a little bit at a time and try to do what we can. I do need a haircut though, like badly. I'm trying to. No, Pam, we're not crafting today. Today's just kind of a live chit chat, whatever. But we are going to be crafting some more this week. Yeah, and plus the weather's been really bad. Y'all, unless you've dealt with a Southeast Texas thunderstorm, they can be loud and just bad altogether. So it's very hard to film during that when lights flicker and all that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping the weather, I think it's supposed to be really clear tomorrow, so we'll be able to film, I'll be able to film some tomorrow. But I guess that's it. Don't forget, sale through Sunday. But we do have some fun stuff planned, We don't craft every single day, because sometimes we're just tired. But everybody, what do you mean, Kim? What on a printable HTD? There's a the problem is most of the things that you can use from home, and if you're using a home-based inkjet printer, still work. They work okay. Well, if you're doing it for darks, yes, it is a mirrored design, Kim. But a lot of that's not created for something that's going to be on your shirt forever. But yeah, I guess that's it. We'll see y'all On Friday, hey, don't forget, Friday is the Patreon Scrapbox drawing, and then Monday is the regular Scrapbox drawing. If you have not entered, you can still go back and watch the April the 4th video and comment, and you can be entered in to win the Scrapbox. I did ship out today. The winner, Margie, won all the printed adhesives, and I shipped that out today. So we're staying on top of everything. And yeah, you can always support us through Patreon, and when you do, you get a chance to win an extra box. So I guess that's it. We shall see y'all on Friday. Bye.